Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Best English Podcast. I am Sophia, your host for today. If you're new here, I want to let you know that we upload a new English learning video every single day on this channel to help you improve your English listening and speaking faster. In our last episode, episode 12, we dove deep into mastering English pronunciation and building that vital speaking confidence. We talked about how important it is to be understood clearly and how to overcome the fear of making mistakes, so you can speak with more authenticity. Well, today's episode 13, is the perfect next step on that journey. We're taking that newfound confidence and equipping you with the exact words and phrases you need to use in your real daily conversations. In today's lesson, you're going to improve not just your English speaking skills, but also your ability to listen and understand English used in real daily life. We're focusing on one of the most practical and useful topics you can learn: daily life English phrases for speaking fluently. You've studied the grammar rules, learned hundreds of vocabulary words, maybe even passed a few English tests. But when it's time to speak, really speak, your mind freezes. Your thoughts scramble. You feel nervous, unsure, and lost for words. Why does this happen? Because most English learners are trained to pass exams, not to handle conversations in real life. The truth is, native speakers don't think in isolated words. They speak in phrases, natural combinations of words they use every single day. If you want to speak fluently and confidently, you need to learn those phrases, not just individual words. Let me ask you something. Have you ever been in one of these situations? A waiter asks you a question you didn't understand, and you awkwardly smile because you don't know how to respond. Someone says, "What's up?" and you freeze because your textbook never explained that. You meet someone new, and you want to keep talking but don't know what to say next. Sound familiar? You're not alone, and you're definitely not the problem. The real issue is that your learning method hasn't focused enough on real-world speaking. But that's about to change. In this video, I'm going to teach you practical, powerful English phrases for everyday life. Phrases you can start using immediately. From simple greetings to small talk, asking questions, making plans, expressing feelings, and more. You won't just memorize these phrases, you'll understand them, practice them, and get comfortable using them in real-life situations. This isn't a list of random expressions. This is your toolkit for becoming a fluent speaker. Someone who can handle conversations naturally, confidently, and without second-guessing every sentence. By the end of this video, you'll have over 100 practical phrases you can use at home, at work, at restaurants, while traveling, anywhere. So get ready, because fluency starts with knowing what to say, and we're going to teach you how to say it all. Let's get started. 1. Greetings and introductions, your first impression. Let's start with one of the most basic but important parts of speaking English fluently: greetings and introductions. Every conversation begins here. Whether you're meeting someone new, seeing a friend, or answering a phone call, how you start matters. And using the right phrase makes you sound friendly, confident, and natural. Common English greetings. Here are the most common ways native speakers say hello. Hi, very casual, great for friends and people your age. Hello, a bit more formal, but still common and friendly. Hey, very casual and modern, used often among friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, more polite or professional, perfect for work, interviews, or strangers. Mini Dialogue 1A. Hey, how's it going? B. Pretty good. Just got off work. You? How to respond naturally. Here are some simple but natural responses to greetings. I'm good, thanks. And you? Doing well. How about you? Not too bad. What's new with you? Pro tip: avoid just saying fine. It's polite, but not conversational. Adding a little emotion sounds much more natural. Mini Dialogue 2. A. Good morning. B. Morning. You look ready to take on the day. Introducing yourself. Let's move into self-introductions. Phrases for when you meet someone new. Basic phrases. My name is Alina. Hi, I'm Alina. Nice to meet you. Let me introduce myself. I'm Alina. More natural. I'm Alina. I work in and live in California. I'm originally from United States of America, but I've been living here for a few years. Mini Dialogue 3. A. Hi, I'm Leo. I teach English online. B. Nice to meet you, Leo. I'm Carla. I work in graphic design. Introducing someone else. When you're introducing two other people, phrases. This is my friend Jack. Have you two met? I'd like to introduce you to Jack. Mini Dialogue 4. A. Hey, Chris. This is Olivia. We used to work together. B. Nice to meet you, Olivia. C. You too, Chris. I've heard a lot about you. Asking where are you from? A common question in new conversations. How to ask. What part of country are you from? Are you local? How to answer. I'm from Istanbul. I grew up in Mexico but moved here 5 years ago. I'm originally from Thailand, but now I live in London. Mini Dialogue 5. A. Where are you from? B. I'm from Nairobi, Kenya. How about you? A. I'm from Toronto. That's cool. I've always wanted to visit Kenya. Do. Talking about what you do. Another natural follow-up in introductions is asking about someone's job or studies. Phrases. What do you do? Where do you work? Or, are you a student? Responses. I'm a nurse at City Hospital. I study business at New York University. I work remotely as a software developer. Mini Dialogue 6A. So, what do you do? B. I'm a digital marketer. I work from home most of the time. Natural ways to extend small talk. Want to sound fluent? Use small talk phrases that go beyond the basics. Phrases. It's such a nice day today, isn't it? Have you been here before? I love your accent. Where's it from? Mini Dialogue 7. A. Hi, I'm Sasha. B. Hey, Sasha, I'm Kim. Beautiful weather today, huh? A. Hey, yeah. Finally some sun after all that rain. Key takeaways. You've now learned how to greet people casually and professionally. Introduce yourself clearly and confidently. Ask natural follow-up questions. Keep conversations flowing with small talk. Connect quickly. And sound more fluent every time you meet someone. You now have real English phrases you can use without pausing or translating in your head. 2. Home conversations. Your daily English flow. In the next section, we'll take these basics into everyday home conversations. How to talk to roommates, ask questions, and share your routine. Home is where your English should feel the most natural. Whether you live with family, roommates, a partner, or even by yourself. The conversations you have at home happen daily. These are the moments where casual, fluent English really matters. This section will give you powerful, natural phrases to use in daily home life. Whether you're getting ready in the morning, asking for help, chatting with someone in the kitchen, or winding down for bed. Let's break it down into 6 key areas. Talking about daily routines, making requests, asking questions, expressing emotions, talking about chores, casual follow-ups, and comfort phrases. Talking about your daily routine. Talking about your day-to-day activities is a great way to sound fluent. You'll be surprised how often you repeat the same things. So having the right phrases makes speaking easier and smoother. Useful phrases. I'm just getting ready for work. I have to leave in 10 minutes. I'll take a shower and then eat. I'm so tired. I need coffee before anything. Mini Dialogue 8. A. Did you sleep well? B. Kind of. I kept waking up. You? A. Same here. Mondays, right? You can also share simple updates. I'm working from home today. I'll be in meetings all afternoon. I have an online class at 3 p.m. These are the little building blocks of real conversation. Making requests and asking for help. We all ask for help around the house, and doing it in English helps build fluency. Being polite and casual is key. Common phrases. Can you pass me that? Would you mind turning off the lights? Could you help me carry this? Can you set the table? More natural versions. Mind grabbing the remote? Do me a favor. Can you give me a hand with this? Mini Dialogue 9. A. Hey, can you help me move the table? B. Sure. Where are we putting it? Learning these phrases helps you sound kind, helpful, and fluent. Asking casual questions. Simple questions are the heart of everyday conversations. They're not about grammar, they're about connection. Typical questions at home. What are you doing? Want anything to eat? Have you seen my headphones? What's the plan for tonight? Mini Dialogue 10A. What time is dinner? B. Maybe around 7. I'll start cooking in a bit. You can also mix questions with offers. Do you need anything from the store? Are you using the washing machine soon? Want to order takeout tonight? Expressing emotions and comfort. Being fluent means being able to express how you feel, even when it's casual or emotional. Phrases to talk about your feelings. I'm exhausted. Today's been rough. I feel a bit off. I'm in a great mood today. Mini Dialogue 11. A. You okay? You look stressed. B. Yeah, just overwhelmed with work lately. Comfort responses. Want to talk about it? Let's take a break. I'm here if you need me. Let's just chill for a bit. These short, real responses are how fluent speakers create connection. Talking about chores and responsibilities. Every household has things to take care of, and talking about chores gives you practical vocabulary you'll actually use. Phrases: whose turn is it to clean? Can we do laundry tomorrow? The trash is full. I cleaned the bathroom yesterday. Mini Dialogue 12. A. Can someone do the dishes? B. I'll do them in 10 minutes. You can also suggest doing things together. Let's clean up before we eat. Want to tidy the living room together? And don't forget, we're out of milk. Add it to the shopping list. These are small things, but used every single day. Casual follow-ups and small comfort phrases. Want to sound really fluent? Use those small, in-between phrases native speakers use to check in or move conversations along. Examples: you hungry? Want to watch something? I'll join you in a second. I'm heading to bed. Friendly check-ins. You good? Need anything? All set? Mini Dialogue 13. A. Heading out. B. Yeah, just to the store. Want anything? A. Grab some bananas if they have. Quick recap. In this section, you learned to talk about your daily routine naturally, make polite and friendly requests, ask casual questions that keep conversations flowing, express emotions and offer comfort, use real English to handle chores and shared responsibilities, and add fluency with comfort phrases and check-ins. The best part? These are phrases you can practice daily because they happen in your real life. Every conversation at home is a chance to get better, smoother, and more fluent in English. 3. Shopping and money. Navigating transactions with ease. Shopping is one of the most common situations where you'll need English, whether you're buying clothes, groceries, or just grabbing a snack. And while it might seem simple, shopping conversations involve tons of useful phrases, vocabulary, and listening skills. Let's explore how to speak naturally and fluently while shopping, from entering a store, asking for help, checking prices, paying, and returning something. Entering a store and asking for help. The first step is walking into a store and starting the interaction. This is where many learners freeze up, but with a few key phrases, you'll feel totally prepared. Phrases to use. Hi, do you work here? Excuse me, can you help me? I'm just looking, thanks. Do you have this in a different size? Mini Dialogue 14. A. Hi, I'm looking for winter jackets. B. Sure, they're over there by the wall. Politeness is key. Adding please and thank you makes you sound friendly and fluent. Asking about products. When you're interested in something, you'll want to ask questions. Practice these phrases to get better service and understand what's available. Useful questions. Do you have this in a size medium? What colors does this come in? Is this on sale? What's the difference between these two? Mini Dialogue 15. A. Excuse me, is this the only size you have? B. We might have more in the back. Let me check. Always sound curious and polite. A phrase like, could I see that in another color? Sounds natural and confident. Asking about prices and discounts. Money talk is everywhere in shopping. Here's how to ask naturally. Phrases to ask price. How much is this? What's the price on this one? Is there a discount if I buy more than one? Is this included in the sale? Phrases to understand price. That's a bit more than I expected. Was. Do you have anything cheaper? I saw it listed online for less. Mini Dialogue 16. A. How much for the backpack? Or B. That one's $39.99. A. Do you have anything under $30? Understanding and talking about prices fluently helps you feel more in control when shopping. Paying at the counter. Once you've made your choice, you need to pay. These are the most common phrases you'll hear and say during checkout. Cashier might say, Will that be cash or card? Would you like a bag? Do you have a rewards account? You can say, card, please. Can I tap to pay? I don't need a bag, thanks. Do you accept Apple Pay? Mini Dialogue 17. A. I'll pay by card. B. You can tap right there. A. Got it, thanks. Sounding fluent here helps you avoid confusion or awkward pauses and builds real confidence. Talking about returns and exchanges. Sometimes things don't fit or you change your mind. Knowing how to handle returns is essential. Phrases, I'd like to return this, please. Can I get a refund? I bought this last week, but it doesn't fit. Can I exchange this for a different size? Mini Dialogue 18. A. Hi, I need to return this shirt. It's too small. B. No problem. Do you want a different size or a refund? Always bring the receipt and be polite but clear. Common convenience store phrases. Shopping isn't always at big stores. Sometimes you're just grabbing a snack or drink. Here's how to sound fluent at smaller shops. Phrases. Can I get a bottle of water? How much for the sandwich? Do you sell phone chargers? Is this everything? Mini Dialogue 19. A. Can I get a coffee and a chocolate bar? B. Sure, that'll be $4.25. These small daily purchases are a great place to practice speaking up. Shopping at a market or street vendor. Markets are great for practicing informal English and even negotiating. Phrases. How much for this? Can you lower the price if I buy 2? Can I get a discount? I'll take it. Mini Dialogue 20. A. 3 for $20. Hruss, that's too much. B. Okay, how about 3 for $15? A. Eyes a deal. Markets are fun, and they push you to speak up and use English naturally. Real-life shopping vocabulary. You'll hear, it's buy one, get one free. Sorry, we're out of stock. This item is final sale. The receipt is in the bag. You can return it within 30 days. Even reading signs around the store like clearance or half off builds your fluency. Quick recap, you've just learned how to ask for help when shopping. Ask questions about products and sizes. Talk about prices and discounts confidently. Pay at the counter using natural language. Return or exchange items without stress. And shop at small stores or open markets with fluency. Every shopping trip is a real-life English lesson, so don't be shy. Use these phrases every time you go out, and speaking English will feel more natural each time. 4. Eating out, from reservations to the bill. Whether you're dining at a fancy restaurant, grabbing a quick bite, or getting takeout, knowing how to talk about food in English is a major confidence booster. It's also a fun way to build fluency while experiencing culture, making friends, or just enjoying a good meal. In this section, you'll learn how to enter a restaurant and get a table, read and ask about the menu, order food and drinks, handle mistakes or problems, and pay the bill naturally. Entering the restaurant. When you arrive, the first thing you'll hear is usually, "Hi, table for how many?" How to respond, "A table for 2, please." "Just me, thanks." "We have a reservation under Jack." "So." More phrases. "Do you have a table available? Is there a wait? Can we sit by the window?" Mini Dialogue 21. Host, "Hi there. How many?" You, "A table for 3, please." Host, right this way. Looking at the menu and asking questions. Reading a menu can be overwhelming, especially with unfamiliar words or dishes. But with the right phrases, you'll feel more in control. Useful phrases. What's the special today? What do you recommend? What comes with the burger? Is this dish spicy? Mini Dialogue 22. You. Can I ask what's in the chicken pasta? Server. It's made with cream, garlic, spinach, and grilled chicken. Allergy or diet questions. Is this gluten-free? Do you have vegetarian options? I'm allergic to nuts. Is this safe for me? Asking clearly keeps you safe and helps staff serve you better. Ordering food and drinks. This is the most important part, and also one of the easiest to practice. Polite ways to order. I'll have the salmon, please. Can I get a cheeseburger with no onions? I'd like the vegetarian tacos. Can I start with a soup? Ordering drinks. Just water for me, thanks. I'll take a soda with ice. Do you have fresh juice? Mini Dialogue 23. Server. Are you ready to order? You. Yes. I'll have the grilled chicken sandwich and a lemonade. Use please and thank you. It makes everything smoother and more respectful. Making changes or substitutions. Sometimes you want to modify the order, and that's totally okay. Phrases. Can I get that without cheese? Can I substitute the fries for a salad? Could I get the dressing on the side? Is it possible to have this grilled instead of fried? Mini Dialogue 24. You. Can I get the sandwich without mayonnaise? Server. Of course. Being clear and polite helps the restaurant help you. Asking about the bill. After you eat, it's time to pay. Here are the most common ways to handle it. Phrases. Can we get the check, please? Could I have the bill? Are we paying together or separately? Do you take credit cards? Mini Dialogue 25. You. Can we split the bill? Server. Sure. How would you like to divide it? Always tip appropriately where it's expected. In the US, for example, tipping 15 to 20% is standard. Handling problems or complaints. Mistakes happen. The food may be cold, wrong, or too slow. You don't have to stay silent. You can speak up nicely and clearly. Phrases. Excuse me. I think this is the wrong order. Sorry, but this isn't what I ordered. My food is a bit cold. Could it be reheated? I've been waiting for a while. Can you check on our order? Mini Dialogue 26. You. Sorry to bother you, but I ordered the veggie pizza. This one has meat. Server. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me fix that right away. Keep your tone calm and respectful. Most places will be happy to help. Small talk at restaurants. If you're eating with someone, especially in a new setting, small talk helps break the ice. Topics. What's your favorite dish here? This place has a great vibe. Have you eaten here before? Do you like spicy food? Mini Dialogue 27. A. I've heard good things about their desserts. B. Same. I'm definitely saving room. Fluent English isn't just about what you say to servers. It's also about how you talk with others around the table. Takeout and delivery phrases. Don't forget how to order food to go. Phrases. Can I get this to go? Do you deliver to this area? I'd like to place an order for pickup. What's the estimated delivery time? Mini Dialogue 28. You. Hi. I'd like to order a pepperoni pizza for delivery. Staff. What's the address? Whether you're on the phone or using an app, knowing what to say can save time and avoid mistakes. Quick recap. Here's what you've mastered in this section. How to ask for a table and speak with restaurant staff. How to read menus and ask the right questions. How to order clearly and politely. How to handle food preferences, allergies, or mistakes. How to pay and ask for the bill fluently. How to use small talk to enjoy the moment. And how to order food for takeout or delivery. You don't need fancy vocabulary to eat out in English, just confidence, clarity, and the right phrases. Whether you're dining in or taking out, every meal is a chance to use your English. 5. Asking for help, navigating the unexpected. Whether you're lost in a city, confused at the airport, or need help with something simple like using a machine, knowing how to ask for help politely and clearly is essential for fluency. In this section, you'll learn how to politely get someone's attention, ask for directions or help in public, give directions clearly, understand native speaker replies, respond to "I don't know" or unclear answers, and use phrases for emergency situations. Let's break it down. Getting someone's attention. Politely. If you need help, first you have to get someone's attention. And being polite sets the tone. Useful openers. Excuse me. Hi. Sorry to bother you. Can I ask you something? Sorry. Do you have a moment? These openers make your request friendly and respectful. Mini Dialogue 29. You. Excuse me. Could you help me for a second? Stranger. Sure. What do you need? Asking for directions. One of the most common reasons to ask for help. You're trying to find a place. Phrases to ask. Can you tell me how to get to California? I'm trying to find California. Am I close to California? Where's the nearest bus stop, pharmacy, supermarket, bank around here? Mini Dialogue 30. You. Excuse me? How do I get to the train station? Stranger. Go straight for 2 blocks, then turn left. Tip. Always repeat back what they said. It shows you understood or gives them a chance to correct you. Understanding directions given to you. Here are some common direction-related words native speakers often use. Go straight, continue in the same direction. Turn left-right, change direction. It's around the corner, very close. Usually on the next street. Mauter. It's across the street, on the other side of the road, next to, beside, directly near something. Between, in the middle of 2 things. Datarhor. Mini Dialogue 31. Stranger. The post office is across from the bank, next to the coffee shop. You. Across from the bank, next to the coffee shop. Got it, thanks. When the person doesn't know. Sometimes the person you ask can't help, and that's okay. Here's how they might respond. Common replies. Sorry, I'm not sure. I don't live around here. You might want to ask someone else. Try checking on Google Maps. You can respond with, no problem. Thanks anyway. Thanks for your time. I'll figure it out. Appreciate it. This is where your fluency helps you stay calm and polite, even when you don't get the answer you want. SOS. Asking for help in emergency situations. Some moments are serious, and knowing how to speak up fast and clearly can make a huge difference. Phrases. Call an ambulance. I need help. Someone collapsed. There's been an accident. Can you call the police? Mini Dialogue 32. You. Someone's fainted. Call 911. Stranger. Okay, I'm calling now. More calm emergencies. I've lost my phone, wallet. I think I'm locked out. I need help contacting my embassy. Being able to express urgency is powerful, and it builds real-world confidence. Asking for help with tasks or problems. Not all help is about directions. Sometimes you just need assistance at work, at home, or in daily life. Polite requests. Can you help me with this? I'm having trouble with this machine. Do you know how it works? Would you mind showing me? I'm stuck. Could you take a look? Mini Dialogue 33. You. Sorry, I'm not sure how to use this ticket machine. Stranger. No problem. You just press that button first. Other ways to ask? Could you walk me through this? Can you explain it one more time? Can I ask you a quick favor? These make your English sound real, not robotic, and open the door to friendly interaction. Giving directions to someone else. Sometimes you'll be the one helping. Here's how to give clear and easy directions. Structure. Start with a direction, go straight, turn left. Mention landmarks, pass the gas station, next to the bank. Use short, simple steps. Example. Go straight until you see the big red building, or a turn right after that. The post office is next to the supermarket. Other tips. Use blocks for cities, walk 2 blocks, then turn left. Repeat key parts. It's across from the museum. You can't miss it. Clear directions equals confident communication. Cultural tips when asking strangers. In many cultures, it's okay to ask anyone for help, but a few tips help you avoid awkward moments. Start with, "Excuse me." Always smile and keep your tone friendly. Speak clearly, not loudly. Say thank you even if they can't help. Being polite and patient makes people more likely to help and helps you practice fluency with kindness. Vocabulary, boost help and direction phrases. I'm lost. I think I took the wrong exit. Is this the right way to Armenia? I don't know where I am. Thanks, that really helped. Small phrases like these are gold in daily conversations. Quick recap. In this section, you've learned to politely ask for help or information. Use clear, simple language to find places. Understand common direction-related vocabulary. Deal with I don't know situations smoothly. And get and give help in both everyday and emergency moments. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of confidence. Fluent English speakers ask for help all the time, and now so can you. 6. Talking about feelings, connecting emotionally. Fluency isn't just about asking for directions or ordering food. It's also about expressing your thoughts, moods, and emotions clearly and naturally. Whether you're happy, sad, stressed, excited, or just not sure how you feel, being able to talk about your emotions in English helps you connect with others and feel understood. In this section, you'll learn how to talk about your feelings clearly, understand how others express emotions, ask and respond with empathy, and use everyday emotional expressions to sound real, not robotic. Talking about positive feelings. Let's start with the good stuff. when you're in a good mood, feeling happy or excited about something. Common phrases. I feel great today. I'm in a really good mood. I'm so excited about this weekend. That made my day. Mini dialogue 34. A. You're smiling a lot today. B. I just got a promotion at work. I'm so happy. Other ways to say happy. I'm thrilled. I'm over the moon. I feel amazing. You can also add why. I'm happy because I finished my project early. I'm excited. I have a date tonight. Talking about negative feelings. Life isn't always perfect, and talking honestly about how you feel is part of being fluent and real. Useful phrases: I'm feeling a bit down. I'm really stressed out today. I didn't sleep well. I'm exhausted. I'm frustrated. Things aren't going well. Mini dialogue 35. A. You okay? You seem off. B. Yeah, just overwhelmed with work lately. Other expressions: I'm burned out. I'm upset. I feel anxious about tomorrow. Being able to say these things helps you open up and helps others understand you better. When you're not sure how you feel. Sometimes you can't exactly name your emotions, and that's okay. Phrases to use. I don't know how I feel right now. It's been a weird day. I'm just off today. I'm somewhere between tired and irritated. Mini dialogue 36. A. How are you feeling? B. Honestly, I'm not sure. Just kind of numb. These are very natural things to say. Even native speakers struggle to explain their feelings sometimes. Asking about someone else's feelings. Being fluent also means being emotionally intelligent, asking the right questions and showing that you care. Phrases to ask: How are you feeling? Is everything okay? You've been quiet? Want to talk about it? You seem down. What's going on? Mini dialogue 37. A. Hey, you don't seem like yourself. B. Yeah, I've got a lot on my mind. These small check-ins can mean a lot. Responding with care and empathy. Sometimes you don't need to give advice, just show support. Kind responses. I'm here if you need to talk. That sounds really hard. Do you want to talk about it? That sucks. I'm sorry. Mini dialogue 38. A. I didn't get the job. I'm really disappointed. B. I'm so sorry to hear that. You worked really hard. A little empathy goes a long way in English conversations. Bonus: expressing feelings without saying, I feel. You don't always have to start with I feel to express emotion. More natural options. This is so frustrating. That really made me smile. I'm not in the mood for jokes right now. That just hit me really hard. These phrases sound more like how fluent speakers actually talk. Casual but deep. Quick recap. In this section, you've learned how to talk about your emotions clearly and honestly. Use real, natural expressions for good and bad moods. Ask others how they feel with care, and offer empathy and connection. Remember, expressing your emotions in English helps you connect, build trust, and feel human, even in a second language. 7. Small talk and social interactions. The art of connection. Up next, we'll take these soft skills and apply them to social interactions and small talk. One of the trickiest but most important parts of sounding fluent in daily English. You don't need advanced grammar to sound fluent in English. What you really need is the ability to keep a conversation going casually, confidently, and naturally. So, that's where small talk comes in. Small talk is the light, friendly conversation we use to connect with people at work, school events, or even with strangers. In this section, you'll learn how to start small talk naturally. Ask follow-up questions that keep conversations going. Talk about weather, weekend plans, and common topics. Handle awkward silences or short answers. Exit conversations politely. And make friendly connections without stress. Starting small talk. Starting a conversation can feel awkward, especially with someone you don't know well. But there are simple phrases that make it feel natural and easy. Safe ways to start. Hi, how's your day going? Hey, how have you been? This place is packed, huh? It's really nice today, isn't it? These openers are short, polite, and not too personal. Perfect for casual conversations. Mini Dialogue 39. A. Hey, long line today, right? B. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be this busy. Notice how the focus isn't deep. It's light and easy to respond to. Talking about the weather. It sounds cliché, but weather is actually one of the most universal small talk topics. Common weather phrases: it's freezing today. Finally, some sun after all that rain. I didn't expect it to be so hot. Looks like it might rain later. Mini Dialogue 40. A. Crazy weather lately, huh? B. I know. It was sunny this morning and now it's storming. Use weather as a conversation starter or to keep things going. Talking about the weekend or plans. Asking about someone's weekend is a friendly, low-pressure way to connect. Phrases: got any plans for the weekend? What did you get up to yesterday? Doing anything fun after work? I finally got to relax. How about you? Mini Dialogue 41. A. How was your weekend? B. Pretty quiet. Just stayed home and watched movies. You. Always return the question to keep the flow going. Asking follow-up questions. Fluent small talk isn't about long answers. It's about natural rhythm. The key is asking follow-up questions that show interest. Examples: oh, really? How long have you been doing that? That sounds fun. Do you go often? I've never tried that. Is it hard? What kind of music do you like? Mini Dialogue 42. A. I went hiking this weekend. B. Nice. Where'd you go? A. Up by River Valley. It was beautiful. Follow-ups help the other person open up and they show that you're engaged. Handling awkward silences or short answers. Not everyone will be super chatty. If someone gives a short answer, don't panic. What to say next? Nice. I've always wanted to try that. Do you usually come here? Yeah, I've had days like that too. Haha, fair enough. If the conversation really isn't going anywhere, it's totally okay to end it politely. We'll get to that shortly. Talking about common interests. Small talk can move into deeper conversation when you find something in common. Topics that work well. Food. I love Thai food. Ever tried it? Movies, shows. Seen anything good lately? Hobbies. Do you play any sports? Work, study. How's your week going? Mini Dialogue 43. A. I started watching that new show on Netflix. B. The one with the robots? I've heard it's good. Common interests help people bond fast and make your English feel real. Joining a group conversation. In group settings, it's common to join a conversation that's already happening. The key: do it respectfully and casually. Phrases to join in. Mind if I join you guys? Oh, I've heard about that too. Sorry to jump in. What were you saying about learning? That sounds interesting. Mini Dialogue 44. A. We're talking about weekend trips. Got any suggestions? B. Definitely. Try Blue Lake. It's beautiful this time of year. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Just look for an opening and smile. Exiting a conversation. Politely. Sometimes you need to leave a conversation, and that's totally fine. Just do it gracefully. Phrases. Anyway, I won't keep you. Good chatting. I've got to run, but it was great talking with you. I'm going to grab some food. See you around. Nice meeting you. Hope we talk again soon. Mini Dialogue 45. A. I should get back to work, but this was fun. B. Yeah, let's talk again later. Fluency isn't just starting conversations, it's ending them naturally too. Quick recap. In this section, you've learned how to start small talk without stress. Use topics like weather, weekends, and food. Ask great follow-up questions. Join and leave conversations smoothly, and make people feel comfortable around you. Small talk is the bridge between strangers and friendship. And now you've got the phrases to cross it confidently and fluently. 8. Professional English, communicating in the workplace. Up next, we'll dive into professional English, how to speak at work, in meetings, and with colleagues the right way. Whether you work in an office, remotely, or in a customer-facing job, knowing how to communicate professionally in English is essential. DAOI. It's not just about using fancy words. It's about being clear, respectful, and confident. In this section, you'll learn how to start polite conversations at work, speak naturally in meetings, handle emails and workplace chat, ask for clarification or help, give updates, opinions, or feedback, and handle polite disagreement. Let's dive in. Starting a conversation at work. Greeting coworkers or managers doesn't need to be formal, but it does need to be friendly and respectful. Phrases. Good morning. How's everything going? Hey, how was your weekend? Hope your day is going well. Got a minute to chat? Mini Dialogue 46. A. Morning. Busy day ahead. B. Yeah, a couple of back-to-back meetings. You? Being personable builds relationships, even with small talk. Speaking up in meetings. Meetings can be nerve-wracking, especially in another language. But with simple, direct phrases, you can sound confident and professional. Phrases to contribute. Can I add something to that? That's a great point. One thing we could consider is, I'd like to share a quick update. Phrases to agree or disagree politely. I see your point, but I'd suggest a different approach. That makes sense. I just wonder if we could also... Mini Dialogue 47. A. Should we move the deadline? B. That might help, but we'd need approval from management first. Short, clear input is always more effective than long speeches. Email and workplace chat. Your writing at work should be polite, clear, and direct, but not robotic. Email openers. Hi, Alex. Hope you're doing well. Just a quick note to check in on. Thanks for your help with learning English. Phrases to ask or follow up. Could you please confirm? Just following up on my last message. Let me know if you need anything else. Closings. Best regards. Thanks again. All the best. Keep your tone friendly. Not too casual, not too cold. Asking for clarification. It's okay not to understand something right away. Fluent speakers ask for clarification too. Phrases: sorry, could you repeat that? Just to clarify, you mean, can you walk me through that one more time? I'm not sure I follow. Could you explain? Mini Dialogue 48. A. We'll pivot the campaign strategy in quarter 3. B. Sorry. What does pivot mean in this case? Honesty plus clarity equals trust and better communication. Giving updates or feedback. Being able to talk about progress or share thoughts is key to sounding fluent and confident. Phrases: here's where we're at right now. So far, we've completed the first phase. I think the idea is solid, but the timeline's tight. One suggestion, maybe we could. Mini Dialogue 49. A. Any thoughts on the new design? B. Looks great. I'd just make the title a bit more visible. Focus on being helpful, not just correct. Or stir. Handling polite disagreement. Fluent speakers don't always agree, but they know how to disagree politely. Phrases: I see what you're saying, but I have a slightly different view. That's one way to look at it. Can I offer another perspective? I'm not sure I agree. Here's why. Mini Dialogue 50. A. I think we should delay the launch. B. I understand, but I'd actually prefer to stay on schedule. Professional, not confrontational. Quick recap. Now you know how to start casual and respectful workplace chats. Speak up in meetings with confidence. Write better emails and messages. Ask for help without feeling awkward. Share updates and opinions clearly, and disagree professionally without sounding rude. Fluency at work isn't about using big words. It's about sounding clear, capable, and kind. 9. Smart practice tips. And next steps, keeping your fluency journey going. In our final section, we'll wrap everything up with smart practice tips and a full review to help you remember and actually use everything you've learned. You've just spent nearly an hour learning practical so real-world English phrases. Not grammar rules, not textbook drills, but the kind of language that helps you speak fluently every single day. In this final section, we're going to review what you've learned, show you how to practice effectively, give tips for building daily speaking habits, keep you motivated with next steps, and send you off with a strong call to action. Workwasan, let's finish strong. Recap what you've learned. Here's a quick look at the 10 real-life areas we covered. Why phrases matter. Fluency isn't grammar. It's using natural chunks of language. Greetings and introductions. How to meet people with confidence. Home conversations. Phrases you use every day with family or roommates. Shopping and money. How to speak clearly when buying things. Eating out. How to order food like a fluent speaker. Asking for help. Real phrases for real moments. Directions. Problems. Emergencies. Talking about feelings. Expressing emotions and responding with empathy. Small talk. Keeping conversations going with casual English. Workplace English, polite, clear, and professional communication. Practice plus next steps. That's this one. Each section gave you the kind of phrases native speakers use automatically. So now you can too. Practice tip number 1. Speak out loud daily. Reading is great, but speaking out loud is where fluency happens. Practice with a mirror. Repeat phrases from this video. Pretend you're in the real situation. Excuse me? Can you help me find this place? Tao. Hi, I'm your name. Nice to meet you. I'd like a coffee, please. Your brain learns faster when your mouth is moving. Practice tip number 2. Repeat the same phrases often. Fluency comes from repetition, not perfection. Choose 5 to 10 phrases from each section and say them every day for a week, then change them. This creates muscle memory for your mouth and brain. Example: Monday. Can I get this in a different size? Tuesday. I'm not sure. Can you explain that again? Wednesday. How was your weekend? Repeat, switch, repeat again. Practice tip number 3. Use apps, notes, and recordings. Make English part of your day with tech. Set your phone language to English. Use flashcard apps like Anki or Quizlet to remember phrases. Record yourself reading scripts or conversations. Play it back and listen to your own fluency. You'll be surprised how fast you improve when English is in your environment. Practice tip number 4. Practice with people. You don't need a native speaker, just a real person who wants to practice too. Find a language partner. Join conversation groups or language exchange meetups. Use platforms like HelloTalk, Tandem, or Speaky. Talking to real people makes everything you've learned come alive. Practice tip number 5. Create your own real-life dialogues. Choose a situation like shopping or meeting someone and write a quick dialogue. Example: ordering food. Hi, I'd like a cheeseburger with no onions, please. Raus, B. Sure, anything to drink? Rao, A. Just water, thanks. Dao, then practice saying it aloud. Rao. Add emotion. Rao. Imagine the scene. Creating your own conversations helps build mental fluency fast. Stay motivated. Fluency is a journey. It's okay to forget. It's okay to make mistakes. The most important thing: don't stop. Even 10 minutes a day of speaking English out loud makes a difference. You've already done the hard part, learning real-world phrases. Now it's time to keep using them until they become part of you. Celebrate small wins. You understood someone new when you ordered without hesitation. When you spoke up in a meeting, big win. Every word you speak is proof that you're growing. What to do next? Here's how to keep leveling up. Rewatch this video once a week to review phrases. Choose one section per week to master. Join an English group or forum online. Start journaling in English, even one sentence a day. Teach a friend one new phrase every day. Teaching helps you remember, and it helps someone else too. Final words of encouragement. You don't need to speak like a native. You need to speak like your best self, clear, confident, and connected. English fluency isn't about big words. It's about the right words at the right time. And now you have them. Use them, practice them, own them. Because fluency doesn't come from knowing more. It comes from using what you already know. If you found this helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss new videos that help you level up your English in real life, where it really matters. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.